You're right there, Mark here, 6 Plus. Going back over some older kind of videos I used to do. And as you can tell here, it's the Votann. And it's two that I've missed out on doing for a little while. So this one is on the Sagitaur, the little transport that packs a punch. Now, I do enjoy the aesthetic of the Votann. I've said it many times, but this one here just makes me think of those classic the sci-fi moon planet expedition, exploring, excursions and stuff like that. Getting a little bit tongue twisted, but just really, really enjoy the aesthetic. The whole, glass domed covers and so on and so forth. So you got your pilot in the front, you got the Ironkin in the back, you got plenty of like storage units on there. Big chunky tires as you can see, and you've actually got three different turret options that I'll be showing off later in the video. So you have the rotary cannon, the las, and the missile launcher, and then you have the bolt guns at the front. And yeah, really, really nice. I have actually seen these in person. Many of us have now, but I like the incorporation of the utilitarian look of them, where they have like the power cells on the outside. So you can imagine the Votann Pioneer, they're driving around. Oh, wait a minute, we need to swap out some of the power cells, fusion cells, something like that, to keep them driving. So let's open this up and see what's inside. So, as I said, I've been meaning to do this for some time, but hey ho, time skips by, but let's enjoy it as we can. So, let's put the sprue to one side a second and just double check these bits. Oh, you got another one of the Votann transfer sheets. Always useful if you've got a Votann army. You've got the different main leagues, plenty of squad markings. I'm going to be enjoying putting these onto this vehicle. Very, very, very nice. Then you have your instructional guide, which is nicely laid out. I will give credit where credit's due. Games Workshop do a nice job 9 times out of 10 laying out the instructions. They have definitely been improving over the past years of just making it more straightforward with the potential complexity of how you build said models. It'll be interesting to see how straightforward it is to swap out these turrets, but I believe they are pretty straightforward, so that'll be nice to actually be able to utilize and just swap out the turret in the games, pre-game and so on and so forth. Then you have the final little touches and what they started in 9th edition, I want to say, where they were incorporating the stats of the models you were using. However, I'm not sure these are current stats for 10th edition, but it's just nice to have that in the back of your book, so you have a bit of an booklet. So we got the canopy covers. It's a little trick that hopefully many of us will know is you don't really want to use super glue or plastic glue to glue these canopies down if you want to see through them. Use PVA glue instead. If you use super glue, it'll frost up. It'll ruin it. Okay? Plastic glue will do the whole melty and it won't look that great if you're not careful. Whereas PVA glue, just put a little dollop on, you're absolutely fine. So let's have a look at the sprues, shall we? So this looks to be the turret sprue from a first glance. Turret and a bit of cockpit sprue. It's a nice mix. Turret, side, wheel joints. then your back door cockpit. I need to double check to see how the turrets actually fit, because that may only be the only housing you have. But we shall see, because I will build this on stream and use the power of editing to bring it back to show it all built. That's nice. I do like the fact that these are just two parts and there's a lot of nice detail there. So you're not having to build the individual pipes as much. You got all three pairs of wheels. The little arms for the ironkin that sits in the back cockpit. It's just, I don't know why, I find it a little bit adorable. And then you have the rest of it, which is the upper chassis, where I said the ironkin went. There's the ironkin body, front roll cage, bars, the lower legs of the driver, suspension. Yeah, it's very, very straightforward. I like that there's a lot of, it sounds silly, there's a lot of symmetry in the sprue, but it's very straightforward. It doesn't feel like this stuff hidden away. It's nice and open, it's nice and spread out, and I do like that you got three different heads as well. So you have a female, more of a biker chick looking one. You have like a older gent, grizzled pilot there, and then you do have a like a fighter pilot kind of comlink one there as well. So it's nice that you do have options, but there's nothing stopping you using the Votann heads that you get in other kits in this set. You could even put an ironkin on potentially head, you know, the domed heads that we've probably all seen now. But yeah, really do like that. That's very nicely laid out. I can see that quite nice and straightforward. All the parts. And it looks, from first glance, there's not a lot of mold lines to worry about. Even on, say, the gun, the las there, it's just straight across the top, done. That's really nice. So, as I said, through the magic of editing, I'm gonna build this on stream, and then we're gonna come back, and I'm gonna show you how it all looks being put together. So I'll catch you in a minute. And we're back with the finished built Sagitaur. Before anyone says, yes, the canopies are missing and his head's missing, because I like to paint them separately and glue them on, so on and so forth. But really, really happy with how this model's gone together. Just need to do a little bit of cleanup on the pipes. That's the only downside I would say, is the pipes go together surprisingly well, very, very nicely. But there can still be odd bits of gaps, which I'm going to smooth over with the old trick of thin plastic glue, Tamiya thin. Just help weld it together. But, little tip, before you paint it, keep the wheels separate. You can then paint them and then glue them on. It just makes it easier to actually get on. Need to glue that one back in. Whoopsie. But you can actually keep those separate if you want to. Just makes it easier with the painting. I may actually try and pop those off anyway, if they allow me, but hey ho. But the detail, really, really happy with this. Really lovely. It feels like a moon buggy. It just looks like that. With the weapons, with the main turret weapons, not just the bolt guns at the front, you get three, and they come with housings. And I've magnetized them, which I got coming out in a future video. But that's how easy it is. I just swapped them around, and I've still got full articulation of the pods, just for giggle terms. But yeah, really, really happy with that, and I'm going to look forward to painting this. It's going to be interesting painting up a vehicle for the first time, because of the method I do is similar to slap chop with heavy weathering and streak and grime and stuff like that. But yes, if you have enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, very much appreciated. If you've had experience building your own Sagitaurs and had the same fun with pipes, please comment down below. But yes, thank you very, very much for joining in. If you are enjoying the content, don't be afraid to subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I do have affiliate links down below that will get you Votann nice and cheap and a little kickback to me. But yes, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and I hope to catch some of you, if not all of you, in the next one. Ta-ra for now. If you've enjoyed the video and the content on the channel, why not throw a subscribe? And if you do so, don't forget to hit the bell so you'll be notified of all future content coming out. But on top of that, we have YouTube memberships now, starting from as little as £1 a month. All pennies go to supporting the channel, and you get plenty of rewards in the process. Thank you again, and I'll catch you in the next one.